Alright, let's finally do Gradient of Souls. 6 days left. Let's get it done. Okay. Never seen this. This is new to me. There's only 9 progress. That's shorter than the patch just now. Oh, I recognize the name, Amuri Day. I've seen that name before, but I forgot what story this guy did. There's a prelude. Okay. A little bit of old. 10 months ago. Back when they still had guys in the game. Look at that. Jeez. Oh my god. Please. To all you fuckers out there who want to bring this game down, stop. You're the reason why there are no guys in this game. Okay, let me just... Kegard, this guy. I understand you, Tao, so I have no reason to be nervous. The 5th Research Institute, I can give you the access key to the control room. It will be activated after our transaction is complete. The 5th Research Institute. You haven't told him yet, Tao? That's right, there's no voice acting either. From whose hands were the Titans born, and who escaped their cage, leading to all this? The truth is hidden in the Research Institute. Damn. The large man didn't say anything else, patting my shoulder and walking toward the security door. I admire you, Adjutant. You're the most extraordinary young man I've ever met. I believe you will make it there and learn everything. However, as far as true knowledge of the divine is concerned, it is only the tip of the iceberg. That's it. The sound of his cane hitting the ground acted like a silent order, leading the security door to open in front of him. Leading the security door in front of him to open. Tao, thank you for giving me the opportunity to get closer to the divine. It was a good deal. Farewell. May you and I remain true to ourselves in our pursuit of true knowledge. Jeez. It's quite uncanny, though. It's been a long time since I've seen another guy in this game. Welcome to our July 12th broadcast. Mats Kegard, leader of the mysterious group known as the Adventists, as well as Sophie, a key member of the organization, have been confirmed missing. Insiders have revealed that the disappearance of these 2 individuals was unexpected even within the organization. This incident is still under investigation. This fucking guy, too. Haha. Why? Why only Sophie? Welcome to our November 15th broadcast. Conflict has broken out at the towers again, starting at 9 o'clock yesterday night and continuing to 4 o'clock this morning. We currently have no casualty numbers, but judging by the drone footage, this is likely the deadliest conflict since the infamous Towers incident. This event was once again triggered by the spread of Tijian contamination. Damn. What's more, insiders who escaped from Containment Zone LF reported not seeing the Exarch throughout the entire conflict. It is suspected that the Adventists' organizational structure is beginning to collapse. Well, that's right. High Presbyter. Presbyter or Presbyter? Whatever. What did I do wrong to cause you to abandon me? Without your approval, what is the value of my own existence? Welcome to our February 6th broadcast. A 3-month-long... Damn. A 3-month-long second Towers incident is finally over. Judging by footage sent in by our field operators... Reporters... God damn. Kinda tired. The towers were seriously damaged. Any residents that hadn't already fled on their own have been evacuated. Moving forward, refugee rescue and resettlement projects will be implemented. In addition, changes will be made to various fiscal plans for Containment Zone LF. Turn off that crap. There hasn't been any good news for months. Just hearing it irritates me. Dude, I haven't seen this model in ages, too! Damn! It's been so long. Ever since that Maze of Darkness story, man. Ever since the events leading up to the Maze of Darkness patch. Good God. Jeez. Want to scrounge up something to eat? I heard there's an old couple about 5 kilometers away. Who's there? Hey, take a look through the window. Maybe they're one of ours. The man stood up from the ground, slowly drawing the pistol on his hip. However, where has this game been when it became like this? Come on. I want this Snowbreak, damn it. I want some gruesome, something like this. The moment the woman stuck her head out the window, her body exploded into a bloody mess. Oh, man. Oh, shh. As for the man, a laser pierced his chest in the same second he shot the intruder in the shoulder. Deja vu. I somehow remember this. Deja vu. There's no sign of the High Presbyter here either. Time to go. My body is all ready. The man who had fallen to the ground finally realized his right leg was missing. His body covered in wounds. He'd lost his mind ever since Mads Kegard left. He had traversed Containment Zone Aleph in search of the High Presbyter. Experiencing countless conflicts. Now his already diminishing light was being extinguished for good. Check. Good, yes, everything's good. He didn't struggle. It was as if he'd accepted the fact that he was abandoned. The sound of light footsteps reached his ears. Pathetic scum. Open your eyes. If you have any reverence for your gods, you should recognize me and remember my name. What? Annoying! You little shit! The girl wore white clothes and held a white branch, staring at him with blue eyes. Ah, Ida, our lily-white deity. Why have you come here? In pursuit of misery and suffering, and to bestow you with a new purpose. My poor child, it is not yet time for you to give up your life and enter Valhalla. I want you to become the new High Presbyter, and grant you, and other abandoned individuals like you, happiness. Are you willing to accept this new purpose? I will become the new High Presbyter? I don't remember her. It's been a while. This fucking guy! I will replace the one who abandoned me. Dude, I miss all the guys in this game, man. No homo. I mean, yeah, I accept. Then the pact has been established. And with that, the girl raised the white branch in her hand and stabbed the man in the chest with it. Now on, you work for me. To think you were like this before. Oh, it's Enya! Ah, it's snowing outside. Coming down pretty hard, too. It's snow. But it's spring. It shouldn't be that cold. Hehe, by the way, the adjutant is getting back from Yehris this afternoon. You'll probably be surprised. Who knew it would snow here, too? Then we should make some hot soup so we can warm up when he gets here. Sure, let's get to it. Prelude. That was actually shorter than the prelude I'm used to. The preludes these days I'm used to. Yeah, this might be a shorter story after all. Unless they tampered with it. Excuse me. Those two. The balance is about to be broken. Dude, we don't see these guys anymore. Don't run. Great Emissary, please guide them to the other side. Please, please grant us your blessing, Great Emissary. The girls collapse on the altar before Cherno. Cherno? Crystals creeping over their bodies, freezing them in place. Their souls cannot reach the pure realm without your blessing. Come, take the scepter, pierce their hearts, and grant them peace. I can't do it. How weak. It's all my fault. High Presbyter. I can't be the emissary. Please forgive them. Maybe maybe the story will actually sell me on Cherno and actually pick her for the selector and her weapon. Yes, it is your fault. But Cherno, do you know something? Robed and silent, the High Presbyter stepped past the crowd, stopped before the panicked Cherno, bowed under their astonished gazes. From the moment of birth, our existence intertwines with others, creating connections that grow deeper with time. Remember, every decision you make ripples through those connected to you. Otherwise, even death will not free their souls. They will be destined to wander about this earth, because you failed to guide them to the other side. I know, High Presbyter. I know, but please spare them this time. Please? Sweet child, this is no longer in my hands. They have sinned, and it is the divine who shall judge. But if you grant the sinners your blessing, the divine's forgiveness will be bestowed upon them. The man snapped his fingers. A handmaiden immediately moved forward, covering Cherno's eyes and ears with a white cloth. Do not see, do not hear. Let your heart be your guide, and grant them your blessing. With that, the girl raised the scepter in her hand, trembling. But the strength to plunge it was nowhere to be found. She stood there until... How unfortunate. The souls of these sinners will be imprisoned here forever. The woman behind Cherno grabbed her and released the white cloth. Before Cherno were the lifeless faces of the girls, warped by crystals. Wah! Ah! Wah! Wah! Ah, shit. Ah, shit. High Presbyter! The great emissary! She is much too weak. After this breakdown, the girl was later shut back in her room. For several days, no one came to disturb her. Naturally, no one came to console her either. She was all alone, waiting in the dark, just like before. This was the punishment for an incompetent emissary. Come on, man. Where's the ruthlessness of the Snowbreak stories like this? Come on. I need it. If only I were stronger. If only I had more courage. If only I wasn't the emissary. Always being forced to do the things on your will and hurt people. It must be hard for you. Who are you? I'm sorry. And now isn't the time to give up. The dark shadow in front of her didn't answer her question. Instead, just gently laying a hand on her shoulder. You must survive, Cherno. No matter what happens, I hope we will fight to live on. So let's make a deal. From this moment forward, I will shoulder all of your misery and suffering. And you, Cherno, can search for the salvation that belongs to you alone. Then, when you find that true salvation, you can take me, hand stained with blood, and... Cherno, be careful! It speaks! It speaks! The lily-white deity! The eternal promised land! They are coming! The great emissary! Please guide us! Please guide us! Huh? It speaks! Out of nowhere, the change in front of her uttered words in a clear human... Oh. Clear human voice. Please, please guide us to the eternal promised land. Ah. Help Cherno up. Are you okay, Cherno? I'm sorry, I made you worried again. My throat's gonna be strained by the end of this. Cherno gripped my hand tightly, and her warm sweat soon soaked through my glove. Don't worry, I won't let go. Okay. Cherno, are you sure you're okay? It seems like you've been distracted on missions lately. That's right, this was before Enya got her support exosuit, and Cherno got her first. Sorry. I'm sorry. I watched on as Cherno continued to apologize, and I couldn't help thinking about something. She was clearly in danger just now, but Marisol failed to show up. That never have happened before. That had never happened before. Hello, Mr. Hero? Is your cleanup mission going well? Mr. Hero? Everything's fine. We're almost done. Forget it. It wasn't the time to think about that. Cleanup mission complete. Time to withdraw. Enya, can you... Ah, God. Enya, could you recover the change that attacked Cherno? There was something strange about it. Roger. You know, I do have the resources to level you up. You are M5. It seemed as if something major had happened while I was away from the containment zone. Kegard's whereabouts were suddenly unknown, and his group of Adventists had begun to collapse from the inside out. This resulted in a chain reaction. First the towers, then the entire containment zone, then... First... Wow, I actually lost. First the towers, then the entire containment zone had fallen into chaos. As the world tree grew, so did the Titian contamination. The changed and Titans wreaked more havoc, and humanity fought more amongst itself as it struggled to survive. Not my day to be reading, huh? Even though this seemed minor compared to the existential crisis in Yehris, it had still placed a hefty amount of pressure on the operatives who stayed behind. Now we had to deal with the ramifications. Good God, man. This game feels so different with this patch. It feels so much more serious than usual. Welcome back, everyone. Miss Cherno, please follow me. The psychiatric treatment room is ready. Okay, I know. Skytopia. I want stories like Skytopia, damn it. See you soon, Adjutant. Just as before, Cherno required psychiatric treatment whenever she returned from combat. Following the medical staff member, she walked away from us. Back when this security guard was a guy. Welcome back, Adjutant. The change you recovered has already been taken to a holding room. Great. There's something weird about that changed. I uploaded our combat records and told Malcha to check it out. Understood. Oh, Miss Caroline also asked me to have you go to the command room in half an hour. Okay, I'll head there after I wash up. You just got back from Yehris, but you're already dealing with the mess in the containment zone. Your hard work is much appreciated. Compared to the craziness in Yehris, this is a piece of cake. I consider it a vacation. Don't you think you should speak a little more formally? We're close enough. We don't need to be that formal, Miss Intelligence Officer. Yeah. Let's get to official business. Essentially, the situation in the containment zone has been improving lately. That's naturally been in part due to your return. But it's also due to... Caroline touched the table softly. Soon after, the holographic image of a stronghold somewhere in the containment zone appeared. This is a group known as the Blessed Ones. They were once an Adventist sect. However, please regard them as an independent organization, seeing as they are no longer following Kagard and their behavior is completely different from the Adventists. They've come to power among the bottom levels of society in the containment zone, creating several strongholds they call Blessed Lands within the city to aid refugees on behalf of their lily white deity. Looks pretty exciting. But what were our people doing while all this was happening? Unfortunately, rather than trust Yggdrasil, everyone seems more willing to place their faith in this group since they've been in the containment zone for so long. They also provide everyone with enough supplies and can guarantee absolute safety in the areas around their strongholds. Absolute safety? Yes, the Changed and Titans have never attacked the strongholds, which they claim were blessed by their lily white deity. Lily white little shit Ada. Ada. Surrounded by Titans, she descended upon us, upon the snow in a white gown and a red bow. Little shit. The Divine pronounced her true name as Edda. Now she's got a body. Bitch has a body now. The ability to control Titans and the Changed. Is this all Ida's doing? You can't rule it out, so you'll need to handle this mission. Even if you didn't ask me, I'd still want to go to figure this out myself. After all, a Changed screaming about some lily white deity attacked us only a couple of hours ago. And according to Mauser's investigation, that Changed had only turned recently. In that case, please be careful. Alright, let's talk about tonight's operation. Ain't no celebration up in this shit. Operation. Our informants in the containment zone reported that the Blessed Ones seem to be getting ready for some big ceremony at midnight tonight to welcome the Lily White Deity's arrival. The event is going to be held here, at their biggest stronghold, the Blessed Bazaar. Of course, you can pick any operative to go with you. Then I pick Enya. Oh, it's fast? You don't want to think about it some more? Jokingly this time. Mix and match. We need someone who can fit seamlessly into a G. She is the natural choice? G? Are you talking about a gray zone? A target location is a civilian market. A non-military area filled with all kinds of people. An infiltration mission like this is safer with fewer people. And Enya is familiar with both the Adventists and working undercover, so there's no doubt she's perfect for this operation. Ah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Exactly. Yeah, well, this pre-mission brief can end here. Please give me a more detailed operation plan late. Hey, hold on! The fuck? As the door of the command room slid open, I saw a girl standing with her feet apart, looking at me with fierce eyes. Didn't you forget someone? I like that look in your eyes. Cherno, your treatment isn't finished yet. Please, shut up! Don't interrupt me when I'm talking to Andro. Wow, how assertive. You got those look in your eyes. The girl began walking toward me. You know, there should be an option to switch between Cherno and Marisol on the fly at any time for both versions of her. You know, just to add a little depth to the character. She attempted to slide her arm around my shoulders, but failed somewhat awkwardly due to her lack of height. I know you can do that for her newest exosuit. Only when you use her ult. But yeah, still. It'd be nice. Ahem. Count me in for this mission. Even if I don't, I know you'll follow me anyway. True. I like that look in your eyes. But you're Cherno's adjutant after all. She asked me to at least let you know. She wanted to come? Yes, it's probably because of her past with the Adventists, so she felt like she could help. That's true. Well, what about you, Marisol? Me? Fine either way. I just do the dirty work. Don't get in my way when I'm fighting, and we won't have any problems. That's all, and we will see you downstairs tonight. As if she was avoiding something, Marisol turned around to leave. Wait, I have another question. What? When Cherno was attacked by that change this morning, you didn't show up. Where were you? It seems like you're showing up less and less recently. Oh? So let's make a deal. From this moment forward, I will shoulder all of your misery and suffering. And you, Cherno, can search for the salvation that belongs to you alone. Then, when you find that true salvation, you can take me, hands stained with blood, and... little shit. I was asleep. Really? Yes, really. You don't need to worry about me like Cherno. I'll be there for the entire operation tonight. Marisol waved her hand and disappeared down the hallway. It's getting harder and harder to control this body. Seriously, why do you need to care about me? I'm just a tool. But in the near future, when she grows closer to that person, I'll completely disappear. Which you didn't. So that was the tension with you in this. Okay. Pursuit of happiness, where the people flock to, don't they? Happiness. Cans of meat, peaches, and more, all free of and contamination, and free of charge. 3 per person. Only 3 per person. Are they really free? Absolutely. Take some, brother. These are all provided by the Blessed Ones. Blessed be the lily-white deity. Come over and take a look. Who wants an old cotton coat? Warm and durable. At midnight, we arrived at the Blessed Bazaar, disguised as mercenaries, just as Caroline had specified. Festive decorations adorned the area, making it even more lively than the night markets in the camps. All different kinds of people walked amidst the colorful lights, their smiles revealing a happiness seldom seen in the containment zone. Ah, Enya. In your new used to be new exosuit. Adjutant, this atmosphere is completely different than the other Adventist strongholds. She was right. It didn't seem as bleak as the others, but maybe that was only on the surface. I nodded and shifted my attention toward the area where the most noise was coming from. It was a row of makeshift stalls selling miscellaneous goods. It seemed like the perfect place to gather intel. Head towards the stalls. Wait a second, Adjutant, your mustache is crooked. Mustache. Aw. Ah. I'd intended on fixing it myself, but Cherno moved around Enya and beat me to it. Her small warm hands poked out from her thick cloak, softly touching my cheeks. All done. Adjutant, you look really cool like that. Aww. Oh, Cherno. Thank you, Cherno. Oh my, Cherno, you're really cunning. Eh? What did I do? Looks like I need to keep a closer eye on the Adjutant from now on. Enya then took me by the arm. Come on, I know exactly what you're thinking. We can pretend we're a family of 3. Don't. Let's come up with some stuff to say. Enya, we agreed not to drag our personal interests into work. And there's not enough of an age difference among us for anyone to be a child, right? You saw right through me. Personal affairs, huh? Well, how much of that has changed? Let's just play it by ear. We don't need to do any roleplay. Let others think whatever they want. I wonder which stall to head toward. I go with the black cloth, but let's check out the other ones first. Canned foods. Oh, you two brought our daughter to the gathering. Blessed be the lily white deity. Here's an extra helping of cans. So there were people who believed we were a family. Thank you. But do you mind if I ask, are these cans really free? Ah, looks like this is your first time at the Blessed Bazaar, no? My stall is entrusted by the Blessed Ones to distribute supplies. I see. We used to live on the west side of the city. We moved here recently when we heard there were no changed. I see. Blessed be the lily white deity. Ain't enough with that shit, man. Raising a child is hard work, even for a skilled mercenary. Shh. But there's nothing to worry about. There are plenty of supplies here, and we are protected by the lily white deity, meaning the changed can't get in. What's the lily white deity and its protection? Treno, are you okay? The lily white deity's protection is exactly what it sounds like. In all honesty, I'm not sure what it is. It might be some type of shield or a special position. You mercenaries probably know better than I do. Don't you think it's a bit suspicious? Hahaha, suspicious? This place has been operating for a week without a hitch. And I'll tell you something. The western side of the city is probably fine. You can even get supplies from Yggdrasil. But here, people were starving before the Blessed Bazaar was set up. I believe if you told me they were resorting to cannibalism. Don't misunderstand. There's no human meat in these cans. They were stockpiled by the Blessed Ones from all over the containment zone. They're completely safe, so don't worry. Wouldn't mind trying some human meat. No, it's a sin to do that. Wouldn't do that. That ain't me. I heard we taste like pork. After some probing, it didn't seem like he was hiding anything. Just an honest vendor. How could a truly honest person survive in the dog-and-eat-dog world of the containment zone? Stall selling clothes. Whoa. You look a little worse for wear. Energetic vendor? You look a little worse for wear. You okay? Interesting. I've never seen this model ever again. Actually, I've never seen this model ever. Never. Hey there, mercenary. Have a look at these clothes. They were taking off the dead, but they're completely clean. Well, at least you're honest. Have they been washed? Reusing old things is common in the containment zone. If I told you these were new, you wouldn't believe me anyway. But don't you worry. I cleaned all of them with disinfectant. See? Good as new. Disinfectant? I'd believe you if you told me that before all the recent unrest, but now? Disinfectant is hard to come by. You'll need to think of another trick to inflate the price. You can change your voice that much just to hide your identity? Hey, come on now, why would I lie to you? Listen, I've got a guy with connections in the Blessed Ones. A little cash is all it takes to swipe some disinfectant from the warehouse. Oh? So you surely sell more than clothes then. What's it to you? Interested? Better hurry because things are getting more and more strict at the warehouse. After some probing, it seemed as if the Blessed Ones' organization wasn't controlled as tightly as that of the Towers once was. And even though they had stockpiled supplies, perhaps they didn't actually have as much as they let on. A stall covered with a black cloth. That stall? What's it selling? Weapons. There's a pretty well-established market for them in the containment zone. Let's take a look. I don't think any ordinary person would be selling that kind of stuff here. Blessed be the lily white deity! Are you looking for spoons? Spoons? It means weapons. It's a code word used to trade weapons in the containment zone. Don't mind her. She just joined us and it isn't very experienced. Then forget it. I don't deal with newbies. And I suggest you don't rope kids into your kind of work. The world is changing. The lily-white deity is about to arrive and cleanse this world of all strife. Do you really believe in all that? Even though I have my reservations, I can't help believing it. Stay for a few more days and you'll see what I mean. People won't need to arm themselves anymore in the blessed land of the lily-white deity. People like us will cease to exist. It's time we consider changing our ways. After some probing, it seemed like a lot of people had converted to join the Blessed Ones. But they weren't as radical and unwelcoming as the Adventists. The people here are different than us. They don't seem to worry about what the lily-white deity actually is. Right, they were living in conditions we couldn't even imagine before. The lily-white deity, or rather, the Blessed Ones, completely solved that problem. But there aren't enough supplies in the containment zone. If they get used up this fast. Another problem caused by humanity. The flaws in their lax organization will slowly be exposed. Or maybe it has already started. Looking down at the clean clothes in my hands, I couldn't help but shake my head. Hey, Mr. Mustache over there! How about some dessert for you and your girls? I know you? You're one of Chenxing's Ethereal Cloud's logistic members. Our conversation was interrupted by a high-pitched voice. We turned around to see a stall selling cotton candy, and the owner had a familiar face. It was Jin Lang, and Yggdrasil Logistics Officer. You look familiar, mister. Eh? Wait, are you guys... Before she could finish her sentence, I'd already covered her mouth with my hand. Are you trying to help blow our coverage, Jin Lang? And aren't you always holed up in the logistics department office? What are you doing in a dangerous place like this? Sorry. I'm totally oblivious. I'm basically blind. I didn't recognize you at first since you're dressed like such a handsome... you get it, Adjutant. Oh, please let me off the hook. Pull yourself together. I snuck out because I heard it was super exciting here. I wanted to see if I could make some quick money. Oh, so did he just let you in? No trouble at all? To be honest, I was a bit surprised. But I heard that the admission conditions were more relaxed since they're holding some kind of event. They need to, have the logistics officers more involved. Honestly, they should. Our informants in the containment zone reported that they seem to be getting ready for some big ceremony at midnight tonight to welcome the lily-white deity's arrival. The event is going to be held here, at their biggest stronghold, the Blessed Bazaar. According to the intel we gathered, the lily-white deity is supposed to arrive tonight. They're probably hoping more people can witness the miracle so they can expand their influence. What? That sounds like super important. The logistics department sure is lucky to have an officer like you. Oh, don't be mean, Adjutant. By the way, who are you guys? Yeah, we also snuck out after seeing the flyers. But it's okay if we get found out. The Adjutant here is here after all. Hey, who would fall for a lame excuse like that? That's awesome! Enya and Cherno, I'm so jealous of you guys. It must be nice to have the Adjutant backing you up. I wonder if I could also... She actually believed it. Nope! The Adjutant agreed to accompany us tonight, and that means only us. Quite territorial, aren't you, Cherno? Cherno stood between us, opening her arms up wide like a bird learning how to fly, waving them violently. Huh? What kind of weird date is this? Is it a love triangle? No, maybe not. Yeah, you guessed it. You guessed it, man. You guessed it. Sensing her suspicious gaze, I quickly cleared my throat. Oh well, since you guys don't want me to join, I won't bother you. Here, I'll give you guys 3 sticks of cotton candy. Hope you have a good time tonight. What flavors do you want? I'll have a plain one. I'll take a plain one too. Hehehe. If you eat the same food as the person you like, your relationship will only get stronger. Then I want the same flavor as the adjutant too. Amazing. There's no rush. Take your time and think about before you decide. I looked into Cherno's eyes, waiting for a response from their depths. Yeah. I still want the same flavor as the adjutant. It's too late to back out now, Jinling. We'll take 3 orders of plain cotton candy. Alright, then it's settled. Let's meet downstairs tonight. Oh, and give me a chocolate one too. Huh? Even though Marisol still hadn't shown herself, I thought it would be the best to save one for her. From what I remembered, she liked chocolate. Look at you, Adjutant. You're so considerate. There's actually 3 people accompanying you. Beautiful. What a wise guy. It's not like I can eat it now. But I guess I should be thanking him. Aww. Oh, is there a 4th person in this triangle? Hehe. Just 1 second. It'll be ready in just... Nut. Eh? How did they get here? Just as Jinling began to pour sugar into the machine, we heard a commotion in the distance. Adjutant, it changed. Phew, I'm finally back. You showed up just in time. I mean, you ordered cotton candy just for me. If I didn't show up, wouldn't I be wasting your kindness? Even though I don't have time to enjoy it now. I'm really sorry. I'll get you another one later. So let's focus on the matter at hand. Remember not to reveal your identity. Knock it off. I don't need your approval. Sartor, sir, the changes have been released as you ordered. The High Presbyter is also on his way. This fucking guy right here. Excellent. Everything is coming together. People will desire salvation when they are in danger. Ah, we also spotted the emissary at the venue. Predictable. Keep an eye on her and let me know if anything else happens. Understood. Fantastic! Ah, jeez. That really takes you back. Honestly, I feel I should really do the stories that I have not recorded. I should really do that. Jeez. Kind of slugging my... Katya. Interesting. I could switch to... You're actually stronger than my regular Katya. Than my Katya. This must be T2, M5? No. If that was the case, you'd be 1500. What do you got for... I could level you up, Enya. Well, actually, this would be perfect because my Cherno is actually maxed the fuck out, and I should really do a video on her, but I'm a piece of shit. So let's use my Cherno and equip her with the correct... I was planning to do a Mauser DPS vid, maybe I'll do that later. But I didn't feel like it. I ended up doing that Jetta V vid. Says, yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, Cherno, max the fuck out. 1349, you're our strongest, Katya. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a video on you soon. Don't worry. Maybe tonight. Or tomorrow, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, just to show you guys. T2, pretty decent logistic talent, skills, whatnot. M5, max neurotics. Yeah. Let's do this.
好好跟着姐姐，不要乱跑哦。
救命啊！
分析员，我们优先保护这里的平民，明白？有感应。
I need to level up Enya. I just hate that she's fucking thermal. Thermal units have it bad in the PL. It really sucks. What? what are you doing? Whoa, that was pretty cool.
看这个这，
Do I really need to use Kaya in this? We don't see her in the story.
不用勉强自己也可以的。
Stay back! Stay back! Oh cool, there's voice acting. Look at this! We see a guy here.
别怕，我们是来救你的。
Come on, man. I missed this game when it was a little serious. But the change was necessary. Oh, we can jump in here? The change was necessary. So much bullshit was happening to this game throughout its life cycle. You know what? Why don't I level up Enya? Why don't I? I got plenty of, I have plenty of, what's it called? Funds.
事业往复，不过顺心。
This is so interesting. Does it freeze them? Oh. Ow, you fucking piece of shit.
我能选的。
Sweetie. Sweetie.
应该可以了。
Ah, sure now.
这一定是惩罚，是背叛教练团的惩罚。这家伙疯了吧？
I like that voice.
要战斗了吗？
Oh, by the way, did you guys notice that Mecha Break has been fully released? I might get on that game. Make a return to Mecha Break. I've meant to play it. When the beta was out, I meant to play it more, but I ended up getting distracted.
你们也害怕被禁锢吗？只是凑巧打中。
You know what? I might do a fours only for Cherno. Just for Cherno. You're still alive. Oh. A fours only for Cherno, just like I did for Life Wednesday. I just need to max out Enya.
不
Switch.
用勉强自己也可以。原地休息一会儿吧。
I just hate how Enya's fucking thermal. But it's not her fault. It's the dev's fault for putting that fucking fiend Fohin bitch
我的兄弟，
boss in there.
不要伤害我。
Pray gods above. Praying man, oh. Getting a little muddled.
喂，他们可不是你的兄弟。
Marisol, you need to show yourself more.
可是我看见
I love that voice.
他们穿着和我们一样的衣服。
分析员，广场那边好像又有动静了。
Okay. You know,
要战斗了吗？
when you use the fours in this game, you actually have,
彼此的痛苦。
there's more of a skill curve. A small skill curve. Just a small skill curve. You actually have to put some effort.
马上，
Oh yeah. Let's do this.
鲜血，无话可说。
I have, since she's M5, she's permanent. I think Marisol's permanently here. No, that's not Marisol. That's fucking... There's a specific name for that thing.
不用勉强自己也可以的。
But it's permanently available.
越来越多，烦死了！等等，莫尔索，广场那头的大家好像在围着什么。
Whoa. Interesting. That was pretty cool.
一起回去吧，别落东西啊。
Oh my god. I have not seen that in ages. Dude. I really need to get... I need to treat my 4 stars more with more care. I'm leveling up Enya. I've made up my mind. 4-star Enya. Uncomfortable reunion. The dead are alive once more. It's the Blessed Ones! The Blessed Ones are here to save us! Hey, they took all the credit from us! Now isn't the time to fight over the spotlight. I pulled my 2 operatives back into the shadows while everyone else was still focused on the other side of the square. Whoa, big man! Soon a sea of people began pouring into the square. They were all surrounding a tall figure, walking slowly. Am I seeing things? As the figure gradually approached, we finally got a clear look at his face under the pale moonlight. This fucking guy. What's his name? What was his name? Fucking Gavin. Bitch ass. It was a face as lifeless as a statue. A face that had died long ago, as far as I knew. Oh, so you're canonically dead. Right. What is he doing here? Enya put her hand on her gun and stood in front of me, ready to draw and shoot at a moment's notice. However, the man didn't head toward us. Instead, he walked toward a woman, weeping hysterically in the middle of the square. Her child's arm had been ripped off by one of the changed. Where is this brutality? I miss it. I miss this kind of brutality. I enjoy it a lot. Oh my god. How old is this kid? My baby. My baby. Didn't you people say the lily white deity is protecting this place? Didn't you say there would never be any change here? Where's the lily white deity now? Do not disrespect the lily white deity and High Presbyter Gavin. Gavin. I am incredibly sorry. Your child is suffering due to my mistake. Gavin stopped the purificant who had stepped forward to scold the woman. He supported himself on his staff and slowly knelt down on one knee. High Presbyter? Presbyter. The High Presbyter of the Blessed Ones took a white branch from his arms and handed it to the woman in front of him. Please accept the Lily White's deity's blessing. I hope this will heal your child's pain. God. The branch instantly vaporized as soon as it came into contact with the child's severed arm. Countless specks of white dust gradually coalesced into the shape of an arm as the crowd watched on in shock. The child's flesh regenerated. And as the mother witnessed this miracle, she was so shocked that she couldn't speak. Hey, what kind of trick is that? Judging from the mother's expression, it didn't look as if she was faking it. But it didn't necessarily create human tissue. That branch was part of the tree. If the lily white deity actually has something to do with Eda, it probably wouldn't be hard to create something that looks similar to an arm using Titijin. Be that as it may, it was a miracle for the people in the containment zone. The lily white deity shall appear tonight, grant us everlasting forgiveness, and bring about the eternal promised land. A purificant's voice rang through the air like a bell, making the scene in front of him appear all the more solemn and holy. It is a blessed land that shall never decay, a land where the wrath of the Titans cannot reach. There we shall establish a new order, a totally new order, one that is separate from this cursed world and belongs to us alone. After speaking, the cloaked purificant nodded and slowly moved back behind Gavin. As the High Presbyter, he didn't even need to lift a finger. Just by standing there, he naturally evoked the worship and prayers of every devotee. Even though we were far away, I could see Gavin's entire face clearly. I could spot every subtle movement in the muscles of his face, and the faith and generosity in his gaze. Soon after, he suddenly moved as I watched on, turning sideways. He waved an arm, and the handmaidens behind him brought over another large box. As the box was opened, the commotion once again broke out among the people in the crowd. Brawler inhibitors! Are those all brawler inhibitors? Are they for us? Please remain calm. There are enough inhibitors for everyone. They are meant to be shared. Please calm down. The boisterous crowd calmed in an instant. The entire area fell deathly silent, almost quiet enough to hear a pin drop. Everyone, ever since I awoke from my coma, I've only heard bad news. We have lost the Titan's protection, lost the High Presbyter, lost our order. We have lost so many people, so much faith that was extremely important to us. But you all have not lost your precious hearts, hearts that dare to pursue happiness. The Blessed Bazaar's prosperity is simply a true reflection of our hearts. With the Lily-White Deity's blessing, we former victims have the ability to re-establish order ourselves. But before we wave our hands and reshape the past, we must ask ourselves a question. Now, upon this land we stand upon, this land that has long been abandoned by its so-called protectors, is there still a happiness we desire? Those fierce amber eyes suddenly shifted toward me. Whoops. Sensing this hostility, Enya moved to jump into action, but I put my arms across her shoulders to stop her. The crowd in front of us was silent, with tense expressions, every fist clenched, until the knuckles turned white. Gavin got the exact response he was looking for. We couldn't do anything rash. Misery, betrayal. It's all that's left here. And we weren't born to shoulder these burdens. You're right. Yes. We absolutely weren't born to shoulder these burdens. My brothers and sisters, my flesh and blood who are suffering alongside me at this very moment, what choice should we make? This was followed by resonant applause. Soon cheers echoed throughout the air. To the eternal promised land! To the eternal promised land! To the eternal promised land! Blessed be the Lily-White Deity! Blessed be the Lily-White Deity! Blessed be the Lily-White Deity! Go, my compatriots suffering! Go make the necessary preparations. We will leave this place soon and make our way to our shared promised land. Together. Yes! Yes! Amazing. These people are getting all worked up. They might become the new Adventists. Oh, that's Marisol. They might become the new Adventists. Might as well kill them all now. Hey, I'm right with you. Just give me a minigun. Like it, like yes. I'd do it. What a genocide. People only complain when they're hungry. When they're full, they're much aware. They're much better behaved. Don't rush. Let's see what happens. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Excuse me, are you the Edgerton from Yggdrasil? While we were distracted, Gavin's handmaiden had already made her way through the crowd. She greeted me in a low voice. High Presbyter Gavin was hoping to have a private conversation with you. What? What, are you seriously inviting us? To that paradise? What is he plotting now? What are you so afraid of? Let's just rip him to shreds right away. I like the way you think, Marisol. Don't worry. I don't trust him. And I'm obviously not planning to do anything to him either. Let's follow him for now and play along. Why not get the best of both worlds? Show me the way. Yes, sir. Please follow me. Bro, you swole as hell, man. In the dark room, the man on the sofa wore a cold expression. I can't imagine you sitting on a sofa with your big ass sitting on a sofa. An equally cold chair was placed in front of him. Have a seat, Andrew. Sit? Alright, I'll take the comfortable sofa then. My surprising response put him at a loss for words, as I had intended. He raised his head and looked at me in shock like he'd never even met me before. You've changed. You're so different. I'm different? What about you? You were once a protector who was willing to risk it all for your companions. Now you're the revered High Presbyter. Please wait a moment before you try to humiliate me. At least let me explain why I invited you here first. Or maybe you'd like a little gift as a greeting. Go ahead. The door behind him opened, and the Purifican kicked a man who was tied up through the doorway. Even though his face was swollen up like a balloon, oof, I recognized him right away. It was the man hawking cans from before. This guy was once part of the board's cleanup team. If memory serves, he hurt your operatives at the 5th Research Institute. I know that you and the board still have some small conflicts. Like a whale suddenly leaping out of the water, Gavin's tall frame instantly assaulted me as he stood up. He walked over to the man giving away cans before, who was lying on the ground. Gavin turned toward me as he stuffed a tiny remote-controlled bomb in the man's mouth. Here. Think of this as the beginning of our peaceful discussions. He reached over and opened up his hand, holding the detonator out in front of me. But I wasn't interested in his little game. I just gazed at the poor man lying on the ground. Seeing him like that, it was hard to imagine he was once a member of the cleanup team. But I didn't care about that. The only way to reveal my opponent's weakness in a game like this was to remain calm. Let's see what other tricks you will pull, Gavin. Some things never change. You're all talk. Just putting on an act. You still have a soft heart deep down. If you're scared to, don't want to, or can't make a move, then hurry up and talk to me. Sit down! As Gavin shouted, I heard the whipping sound of 2 muzzles being rapidly raised into the air. Enya and Marisol dashed out from behind me so fast that it would have been difficult for any ordinary person to spot them. The roof of his mouth and his temple. The 2 operatives each pressed the black barrels of their guns up against these fatal areas. I won't let you get away this time. I told you we should have ripped into shreds right away. I'm only happy if things come to this. In that moment, as Gavin and I looked around at everyone in the enclosed space, we saw the same thing. His followers donning Adventist garb were as determined as he and I had originally assumed. Let's make this quick. What are those white branches, the lily-white deity, in the eternal promised land? What are you up to? You don't need to know that. You only need to know that we are about to leave. Soon you all won't be able to find a single trace of us. Everything here will belong to Yggdrasil again. I'm sick of listening to this. The cold barrel of her gun inched deeper into his mouth. A better expression finally revealed itself on his face. And the words he didn't have time to say transformed into sobs as the gun pressed up under his jaw. Some of the people standing behind Gavin looked like they wanted to act, but they stood still with hesitant gazes and trembling hands. Don't try anything stupid. Arrgh! Arrgh! I held Marisol's slender wrist and motioned for her to slowly move her gun out of Gavin's mouth. Get back! Everyone, stand down! It was a ridiculous scenario, but there was no humiliation in Gavin's eyes. There was only a vague sense of anger. Don't you want to know my goal? Alright, I'll tell you. What I've wanted has been the same from the beginning. I only want the people of the containment zone to live with dignity, far away from people like you. You're Yggdrasil's adjutant, and you've recently become Yehris's hero. You think you're qualified to insult me like this? Fine. But I have to ask you, what are you to the containment zone? Where were you when Kegard abandoned us? Where were you when the people here were killing each other? Where were you when they needed a leader, needed faith the most? You want to point the finger at us again now that you're all back? Even if I'm completely sincere, it won't be enough. You'll only be satisfied once I kneel down and talk like this, right? Blood flowed from the corner of his mouth, falling to the dark corner in the pool without a ripple. So you think you're their leader? No, you're not. The miracles you show them are all lies. You're just making a mess of things in the name of the lily-white deity. A true leader wouldn't blindly lead their loyal followers. You've been so deeply deceived by your own lies that you're essentially leading everyone to their deaths. He was despicable. But wasn't I as well? You really have some nerve. How dare you criticize me like this? That sensation of stifling heaviness. Since returning from Yahris, I'd experienced this horrible feeling every single day. All over the containment zone. And today, the sensation coming from the person in front of me was particularly intense. Reach out and touch Gavin's forehead. Why are you staring at me like that? What are you planning? Adjutant, didn't you say you wouldn't absorb any more until you're completely healed? Don't worry. There isn't that much Tychogen in his body. Tell the truth. Seriously. Absorb the Tychogen in Gavin's body. Just as I expected, I saw Ida in Gavin's memory, stabbing a white branch into his chest. Then I saw him walking through a bleak underground tunnel and taking the elevator at the center of an altar. He arrived at a space with a star-adorned dome overhead, where a twisted white root grew in the center. And there was a face. Blurry, but evil. As this was happening, I also passed my memories of confronting those terrifying visions in Yahris to him. He had a responsibility to see it all clearly. The lily-white deity, the eternal promised land. Do you get it now? All of the stuff you believe in, the things you think can save you. Do you know what they actually are? What did you show me? He knelt down, completely dazed, as if his soul had left his body. High Presbyter! High Presbyter! Let's go, Enya. Marisol. This is already enough for him today. Halt! Move aside. Let them go. Gavin slowly stood up from the ground. As he shifted his gaze toward me, his eyes were filled with reluctance, as if I'd snatched away everything he required to survive. Man. High Presbyter? I told you to let them go! Yes, sir! We exited the room to find that the crowd in the bazaar had already dispersed. Where to next, Adjutant? Looks like you all got the info you wanted. Yeah. I saw the Eternal Promised Land in his memory. It's underground in the containment zone. I also saw the hazy figure of another man. Probably his accomplice. Accomplice? Right now we need someone to catch up with the crowd of believers, follow them, and figure out where this Eternal Promised Land is. But we can't ignore the bazaar. The man in Gavin's memory could have been in the crowd earlier. Might still be nearby right now. Marisol, you come with me. Enya, I'm leaving the bazaar to you. Understood. Contact me anytime, Adjutant. You guys be careful. Marisol? Yeah? Sorry if I frightened you just now. Yeah, you're joking, right? You can count on me to keep you safe, Adjutant. I don't know why, but when he told me to go with him, I wanted to respond like that. But Marisol would never say that, right? Yeah, Marisol's a monster. Born just to handle the dirty work. Is it really that crazy to want to protect him? Oh, Marisol. I'm being sold by the second. I think how long has this been going? An hour already? Jeez! It's not as short as I thought it would be. Which is good. Which is good. Acacia. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're separated now. Hmm.
降临团的人，分析员，有一伙人往你们的方向去了。明白，我会盯住他们的。你们也要注意安全。
I really need to level you up, Enya. So I can... You know what? The next one's, what's it called? Combat. So, in the meantime, while, what was I gonna say, man? Since the next one is another mission like this, I'm going to level up Enya in the meantime, and then continue with her fully maxed out.
解决了，就像预期的那样。
Kai, what are you doing here?
一起保护下来。这本想
Damn. Enya. Your abilities require a lot of S energy.
是哪个粗心小朋友弄丢的呢？发现类似命体。不对，是污染物。这附近还有其他箱子，需要回收它们吗？分析员。嗯，我会小心点的。
God, I need to work on my aim. This fucking guy. Why would you just have me just stand there? I get bombarded.
如果能有其他解决方式，该多好。
Yeah, man. That required S energy is insane.
我本想避免这种事。
Should really use... No. I won't use her ult until I use my Enya. My maxed out. 4-star
前面的
Enya.
路好黑呀、要是分析员能握住我的手就好了。
Wow.
让我别开玩笑。别担心，目前为止还算顺利。
Try, man. Yeah, if you want some challenge in Snowbreak, one of the easiest gachas to play, just play the 4-star versions of our beloved operatives. You'll get some challenge out of that, even if it's a little, even if it's small.
是哪个粗心小朋友弄丢的呢？勇敢一点。
Oh, how am I supposed to reach you guys?
我本想避免这种事。
Oh, you fucking...
原地休息一会儿吧。
Oh.
如果能有其他解决方式，该多好。
Sweetie. Ah, but the only reason
整理
why...
完毕，污染物也成功回收，分析，信号中断了。
Oh, here we go. Oh, so it should be this version of...
波伏瓦，
Yeah.
也就是说，他在附近。辛苦了，抱一下。
That's right. You use snakes in your abilities, in your for their original. But you don't do that anymore, do you? No, you do. You do. Do you? Can't remember. Alright, let's go level up Enya. Give me a little detour from... I don't usually do this when I do stories. I just do straight up story and keep on going. But just for this. Since original Enya has been being utilized. This is a support loadout though. Yeah. Yeah, see, she's M4. The only reason why I'm hesitant to level her up is because of neuronics, but I've already decided I shall. Equipment shot stacks flame howl, 40 stacks, next shot clears all flame howl targets. You can actually use this, and yeah. You can actually use that. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I got plenty of mats to level up beloved Katya, and plus I'm not guaranteed if I'm gonna get her as soon as she fucking releases next week. Knowing my luck. Sweetie! Level 80! Yeah, let's just level up this weapon. I'm just gonna do it based on her recommended loadout, which is this thing right here. Prismatic Igniter and Twilight. That's what they recommend for her. She really is built as support. So I shall build her as support. Little overkill to be using that. Plenty of mats though. You know, I'm really glad that they're implementing a fast leveling up system to level this shit up fast, because this would save a lot of time right now. Yeah, I got plenty of mass for this. I got plenty. Dang! Oh wait, no, that's the... Oh, I mean... likely, test releases usually... I shouldn't say tests. The second operator usually releases later on in the patch. So I got plenty of time to accumulate enough materials to level all the operators up. So I can level up Katya and Tess to the max as soon as I get them. Alright. Yep, I need to do this too. I can get the last two from those weapon boxes that I've been saving up for this moment. Sweetie. Enya. Oh, I just need one more. Excellent. Let me get it right now. Oh, no. Supplies. Which one was it? No, not that one. I should really, utilize one of these one day. These look really cool. Especially this AK one. Looks really cool. No, not that one. This one. I have 3 boxes of this shit. Cool. Pick you. Nice. Enya! Big sis! Alright. Bonus attack 22% for 15 seconds. Sweetie! I love it! Attachments. There's already better attachments. I assume you scale with attack, right? Since you're the original, one of the originals. Yep, based on your attack. That's your support skill based on your attack. Yep. Straight up attack. Enya. Too bad I couldn't get your new frame. Such a shame. That... Ooh. Destructible or optimum range? Let's do this since it's part of you. This thing's gonna look atrocious though. Let's see. How does it look? Wait, silence or sound effect? This is just the muzzle. It's not the actual silencer. Ah, that's pretty cursed. That's pretty fucking cursed. No thanks. Maybe I'll leave the mag. The mag is because it just it fits like a glove. It's not even a mag. It's just a revolver. It's just the fucking cylinder. I'll leave the cylinder. Let's start with attack. Honestly, yeah, I'm not really gonna. Yeah, of course, I wouldn't. I would not, what's it called? I wouldn't min-max for logistics anyway. Why would I? Why the hell would I do that? Okay. Nice. Chaos. Would have been nice if it was thermal. Cool. So that's really nice. Cool. Yeah, low-key, some of these logistics officers need to be playable. It looks so cool. There! Oh, nice! Thermal! Excellent. Very nice. Cool. Got lucky there. Oh wait, I never pay attention. Look at that's sick. That's sick. I never pay attention to before and after with their logistic art. That's fucking sick right there. I never pay attention to that. I need to. Because it's very cool. Oh, by the way, I have plenty of mats. This is plenty for 3, just for 3. You just need 50 for 1. So that's 150. So I'm short for 1 last logistics. If I'm gonna be leveling up 6 logistics officers, for 1 for Katya, 1 for Tess. Cross damage, fuck's sake. Look at that shit. Oh, she's part mech. Look at that, that's so cool. That's pretty damn cool. Alright, Enya, getting strong. 5. Everything. Everything. I got 700 on this shit. I got plenty. It's just the yellow ones I'm worried about. I'm just worried about the yellow Neuronics. Gold tiers. How much is it? 1. Damn it. This is Cherno's patch and I'm leveling up Enya. What kind of shit is that? Actually, it's the main lead is Cherno, but Enya's the supporting role, so she's still part of it. 3, god damn it, I stopped. How many was that? I had 12. 12. 7. I used 6. Fuck, man. Cool. Really, she just gets an increased bump on her thermal damage. Overall. Alright! Big sis, you're maxed out. 1267? Yeah, because I didn't min-max her logistics. But why did they make her use this? After a shot hits a weak spot, the next bullet gains aptitude, dealing additional. Ah, that's why doing basically increases damage. Well, I'm using her as a support, mostly. But maybe that's kinetic. Aroma of Thaw. This is Boo Boo's free to play. This is actually not bad on you. Plum Blossom. It's not bad. Oh my god, I can actually T5 this shit right here. This one right here. But it doesn't look good on you. Nexus? No, she doesn't have enough skills for that. What's a good? Obviously Boo Boo's. But that's always based on skill damage. Nope. Nope. Ew. That is disgusting. Increases damage to 4% to targets, less than 30% HP. It really is this one then. That's why they made her use that, but that's fine. Prismatic Igniter. I'm using her. Oh, whoops.
尺寸有点偏差，你来帮我重新量量。
It's always nice to see that. Okay. Yay, I maxed out Enya. Fantastic. Alright, let's have her No, fuck it. Let's just have her use her support bill as a main, which is stupid. Oh, what? Now it's Cherno? Fuck's sake, I did that for no reason. Okay. Well, let me use my Cherno. $13.49 compared to a trial Cherno, which is, yep, exactly. My Cherno's stronger. I did that for no reason. Fuck's sake.
我会听从指挥的。
Don't worry, I'll showcase Enya's gameplay. I'll replay the mission again, just for fun.
应该可以了。
Okay, I really will. I might get on Mecha Break tonight. I might. It's exciting thinking about it. I'll get my ass handed to me, but that's fine. I'm ready for that smoke.
只是凑巧打中。要站到了吗？
There you are.
好久不见啊，分析员。还有，接引史大人。
That voice.
看样子，你们并不打算遵守和嘉文的约定了。真是一群不守信用的家伙。
This fucking guy, man, I swear. Sweetie. Sure. Oh. Oh.
嗯，你问我会场上的异化人是怎么回事？不过是些愚昧的羔羊，献给神明的祭品。
What the?
都是为了永恒乐土能顺利降下。
在那胡扯了。
You little shit. Yeah, one thing I like about Cherno's ability is that thing right there, it has a name. What the fuck is its name? It has a name. No, that's ultimate Bellabergs. Bellaberg is permanent on the field as long as Cherno has enough HP to sustain herself.
能否请两位放下武器，听我把话说完呢？
我把你的脑袋扭下来再说。
真是粗鲁！ 看来得让监狱使小姐冷静冷静才行。
Bro, what's with that? What's with that incubus-like tone of yours? Honestly.
没关系，我会振作。一起保护三人。你们也害怕被禁锢吗？
Can I?
别伤害我！
This fucking guy, man. Almost dead. Come on, Berg. Oh, he's gonna disappear soon. Oh yeah, there you go.
到了吗？
Berg disappeared. Because I got too low. Got an
应
HP.
该可以了。
Nice.
总算完成了吧？
You know, I don't think I've ever seen that victory pose. Ever. I've never seen that. Because I've neglected Journal for the longest time. Wow. Unavoidable purpose. Let me, before I do that, let me redo this one. Because I want to see Enya's, Oh, it doesn't cost 2? It doesn't cost to play. Nice. My Enya. She is 1154, and my Enya is 1267. Excellent. Just for fun. I've extended this video a little too long. Longer than usual. Because I chose to level up Enya. Why not? Why the fuck not?
降临团的人，分析员，有一伙人往你们的方向去了。
I want to see your ult.
天启者，怎么跑到这儿
What's
来
that kind of a...
你慌什么？
Damn, the S energy still cost a lot to cast.
太近，一起保护三人。
Oh, tried it, man. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. I just don't like that S energy cost. It's too damn high. I mean, this is old Snowbreak after all. Oh, Enya.
是哪个粗心小朋友弄丢的呢？花形类思念体。不对，是污染物。这附近还有其他箱子，需要回收它们吗？分析员，我会小心点的。咔嚓咔嚓。
That was cute.
我本想避免这种事。
Does it blow up? No, it doesn't. So weird. Let's use her ult on that guy.
为了守护，选择战斗。
Look at that. She uses mechanical snakes.
没事，不用担
That's
心。
really cool.
如果能有其他解决方式，该多好。
Come here. Nice. She's actually a good... Yeah, I think she's a support sub DPS. Yeah, she's designed like that. Really cool. The last time I played Enya like this was the first time I played Snowbreak. That was 2 years ago. That was a long time ago.
前面的路好黑呀。要是
It's been so long since then.
握住我的手就好了。嗯，让我别开玩笑。别担心，目前为止还算顺利。勇敢一点。
It's been so damn long, Enya.
为了守护，选择战斗。
could have sworn. I remember seeing that she actually summoned slithering snakes somewhere. Am I just misremembering that? Oh, no, that's her. Let me see. That's this, right? Yeah. That's that.
不用勉强自己，原地休息一会儿吧。
No, but I could have sworn they slithered. Might be misremembering it.
小朋友弄丢的呢？
I need to play her more. I need to play Enya more. I need to read up on her skills too. What makes those things come out?
我本想避免这种事。
I might have to level up that red weapon too. Unless I just use Boo Boo's weapon.
如果能有其他解决方式，该多好。敌方目标清理完毕，污染物也成功回收，分析。信号中断了。沃弗瓦，也就是说，他在附近。
Nice.
一起回去吧，别落东西啊。
All right. We continue. Well, this isn't exactly half. I'm getting a little tired. I hate it when I'm so tired already. Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm a little tired right now, and I'm kind of hungry too. So yeah. First half, first quarter half, little half of Gradient of Souls. I shall finish it in the next time I do this. Which will be tomorrow? Maybe? Who knows? But yeah, that's it for me.